So if Omicron, continues to be a force, again, what we've seen in the past is it's going to affect our real estate market.
If you thought the Canadian housing market was going to cool down, sit down, because Canadian home prices are expected to rise by 10.5% in 2022, with the average predicted cost of a single-family detached home pushing towards $1 million.
There's talks of a bubble. There's talks of cliffs, and is the market going to burst? Is it going to pop? And what this report shows is no, it's not.
A new survey conducted by Royal LePage suggests the biggest housing price increases will be in Toronto, Vancouver, and Halifax. All this following a global pandemic and a record year for housing prices in 2021. Michael Fraze from Royal LePage attributes the prices to the demand for homes outpacing available inventory on the market.
We don't have the supply to keep up with the demand. And that's really, hey, if there was triple the amount of homes on the market, we'd be in good shape, but there's not. And supply, unfortunately, is one of those things that can't get fixed in a day.
Fraze says it's no secret the pandemic has generated upticks in the Canadian housing market, and he suspects as health measures go into effect to deal with the Omicron COVID-19 variant, housing prices will keep rising. The survey highlights the smallest increases are expected in Edmonton, Calgary, and Winnipeg. Royal LePage predicts the average price of a single-family detached home in Canada will increase 11% to $918,000 in 2022.
So we may have had a great mix of first-time home buyers in the past, whereas now it's sort of the have clients, the clients that have access to cash, that have the transition of wealth.
Chad Wilson is a mortgage broker and says it is getting more costly to purchase homes in Canada. For context, though, Wilson suggests the average price point on homes is being aggressively driven up by Vancouver and Toronto, where a single-family detached home is between $1.5 and $1.8 million, with Winnipeg sitting at $390,000 for the same property type, according to the survey. Wilson says, simply put, it's a very competitive market for home buyers right now.
We've had pre-approved buyers that have put 17 offers on homes and been outbid 17 times.
But what about foreign home buyers? Where in Canada are foreign speculators looking to buy property, and could that be factoring into the increasing costs of buying a home?
There's definitely some of that going on in cities like Toronto and Vancouver, and maybe even Montreal now.
Peter Squire with the Winnipeg Regional Real Estate Board says foreign buyers have created a problem in some markets in the country, and Canada will need to address that. But he says foreign buyers are not the major issue. The cost increases all relate back to available inventory. That's the number one driver behind all of this, says Squire.
It's really that scarcity of supply. We've still got, a surging demand to some extent that really began in earnest in the second half of 2020 and really hasn't stopped this year. And that's depleted our listings.
In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.